Greetings, my beautiful Cancer, and welcome. I hope you're doing wonderfully well, and let's dive right in and see what it is that the cards have for us today. Cancer, Sun, Moon, and Rising. And my name is Ingrid, and for those who have not already subscribed, please subscribe to my channel to help Ingrid's Insights grow. And this brings insights to all of you out there, especially to the water signs and to you, Cancer. And this is what we're getting today from the Sacred Nature Oracle, to use the plants around us in our daily life and as we walk, the trees, to become more aware of how plants are helping us and supporting us with just the oxygen we breathe. And this is the beautiful card of restoration for you. So there is something that is going on at the mid to end of September into October where there will be restoration. You could be just restoring yourself, your energy, self-care, restoring something about your mind, about a belief, a reconciliation. And this is aloe vera and the number 1. So you're just starting. This is the Magician number. So you could be restoring your capacity to bring something down and manifest energy. And so let's see what it is that restoration wants my Cancer to know today. What is it that you are restoring? The affirmation is, I soothe myself by opening the pathways of my heart. This restoration allows me to sing the song of my soul. So you're opening your throat, you're singing your song, the heart is opening. And this is the aloe barbadensis. Aloe barbadensis. And this is aloe, and there are 500 species of this aloe. And I know for myself that I had a window, and I had 4 little aloe, and by a year they had become almost the whole window, and that just came from a tiny little plant. And so it grows in primary dry regions of Africa, Asia, Europe, and the Americas. And Cleopatra slathered herself in the ointment of aloe to maintain her beautiful skin. And we know that that's in a lot of beauty products and lotions. So this is a time for you to let yourself experiment with letting things unfold at their own pace, or even delegating more to others so you can restore your own energy. Cancer, you may be very surprised at the outcomes. Also, aloe reminds you that all life wants to live and know how to, through the wisdom of this restoration. And so that is what you're coming into with this reading. Restoration is important. And let's see what it is the cards have for Cancer, Sun, Moon, and Rising. And thank you so much, Spirit Guides, for being present here to this sense of restoration, and you're storing something, bringing it back to life, bringing it back to its true nature. And you've done that with the help of the Hermit. With the Virgo energy, maybe a Virgo season, you've gone inward to have self-knowledge and to restore your energy again, and to nurture yourself instead of always nurturing others, because that can be a tendency for you, Cancer. And you're going to get some information on what has been worrying you and wake up from a nightmare or get more sleep to restore your mind. Dreams restore us and rebalance our neurological system. And this is what I have for you for today, Cancer. And you come into the reading with the High Priestess. Well, that's Pisces energy. And the High Priestess is showing up here, which is a very fortuitous. She's showing her presence and blessing you with that restoration. And she is able to sit between these two pillars and to have an open canopy to the heavens, to the direct download. And she has her a foot on the new moon, the virginal moon, the intentional new beginning in wisdom. So you're learning about that inner knowing, something psychic. You could be developing divination skills, which help you to predict probabilities for the future, or how things will unfold, even in the cards. And so you could have important placements in a Pisces. And the Hermit, well, we saw at the bottom of the deck, and the Hermit and the High Priestess work very well together. And look, this Hermit is looking to the star, and looking to the High Priestess is bringing the High Priestess some inner knowing, self-knowledge, and that kind of wisdom that you can put down and bring to earth. And the High Priestess is able to use mystical energies and weave them into the fabric of daily life. And it's coming because of the foundation. There is some energy from the past that is deep at the root here. Cancer, that is connecting you to this watery realm of childhood, of home, of some energy between two people that make you feel like a child again. Very loving. You could be having this, you see one figure is a little older than the other. There's a tender gift coming. And that could be because at the root you wanted to know something, to do this inner child healing, to deepen that following your star toward that sacred knowing, that psychic ability. Maybe you had that psychic ability, Cancer, as a child in childhood, and it wasn't rewarded. It wasn't included in how that energy was going to be allowed to express itself. But you had someone in the past who was very attuned to your feelings. And that is what's coming up. It's percolating. It's up like a fountain from deep under the earth. And it's about this restoration. And the aloe plant is able to have a lot of water inside of itself. So somebody from the past could be coming back, and that's at the root of what this High Priestess, this knowing. You just maybe have this intuitive understanding of something sacred about the past that you're getting inner knowledge about. And it's Pisces, Virgo energy. And you're letting go of, from the recent past, Cancer, any heavy burden. And that's been backbreaking. Maybe you haven't been able to see clearly the direction to take because you're looking at all of the bundle of sticks in front of you. And these each represent a passion project, something you have worked on. And a little mint tea from the plant medicine. That refreshing mint. Let the burden go. You could be having some back pain, lower back, neck problems. But you're almost to the finish line. And you're restoring yourself with this abundance at the crown of this legacy. Maybe you've been working so hard on money, on trying to build a legacy, on create a family, loyal dogs, that sense of just having the whole external picture of dogs, gardens, property, relationship, children, parents, grandparents, great-grandparents, many homes. But this is wealth from inheritance. That's something that's last, that you've been working on in the past. And it came from the past, from something you were shouldering. And it's coming now because you're closing out an old cycle with the world. You're dancing through this Ouroboros because you are completing both this passion, this responsibility, this duty, this obligation that was responsible for whatever was going on in the past. And the influence at the crown is saying, reap the rewards of this legacy, celebrate it, a Cancer now. And be this dancer coming through the Ouroboros, which is completion, the serpent eating their tail. This is coming from the high priestess, this inner knowing how to close out one phase of your life so you can reap that reward, that true inheritance. And it's coming because of the hangman. Well, this is a Pisces energy. So we have Pisces, very strong Cancer in this reading, and it's a fellow water sign. But we were just in this super Pisces moon 2 nights ago. That could have influenced you, that you could have been opening and dilating and releasing some culmination of what you've worked on. And this legacy, you've grown. And you're closing that out because of self-knowledge and having healed some issue from your past. So you can build this legacy with the high priestess, with this inner knowing. And with the hermit, there is deep psychic abilities right now. And you're seeing the high priestess from the hangman. Well, you've got to sacrifice and surrender for this illumination. The hangman goes upside down. This is Odin on the Yadrigal tree, suspended with no use of their arms or legs, so no agency, but just that divine receiving of this illumination. And you're receiving it from the high priestess. You're connecting at this time by letting go, sacrificing some older view of yourself so you can be illuminated. As you close one cycle out and move, you could be traveling, world travel, change, moving to another country where you will pick up something that made you feel like a child, something from your past, but that you will be renewed from. And at the root, if there is anything that was burdening you from your childhood or past, you're letting it go. Because the environment, Cancer, is bringing you this celebration after a difficult time. There's this happiness, and you've got the 10 of Pentacles and the 10 of Cups within your what's passing is this influence. And look how he's walking away to the past, but you're moving into this present moment, Cancer, of everything you can imagine. Any of my Cancerians, you have your own understanding of what is stability, what makes you feel that inheritance, both spiritually and of the earth. And the water here of bliss, of coming into fulfillment after thinking maybe all was lost. And now you're having the rainbow of optimism and that celebration of this happy union that is coming from your environment. That's the influence. And your hope and fear is that you won't overthink this, that you won't be tangled up in this error energy of the mind, of a mental conflict, of interference, of feeling imprisoned, hung up, held back. And you're not in that situation, but that's your hope and fear, because you are going to see it clearly with another air sign, with the King of Swords, and use that throne of transformation to restore your mind, to restore clarity, to use mental clarity, logic, reasoning, as well as the opening of the heart. And that is what I have for you. Amazing, Cancer. So we're in the process now of this restorative energy. You know, there is that energy of restorative yoga, where we actually just let our bodies hold a position and just restore its energy. We need to restore ourselves after illness or after some kind of a traumatic time, or also after a heavy time of work and burden, obligation, standing up and keeping on going, not giving in when you know you're almost there, because you're all Cancer, you're in your own unique way almost there, each one of you. This inheritance, a legacy is coming from the crown. It's a divine given. It's given to you as a divine gift. And that is coming because of the high priestess and the hermit are here. And the hermit is there bringing this lantern to the high priestess. They're coming together. They're visiting each other in some energy way. Their vibrations are together today. And this will really be felt, Cancer, with the hermit. You might feel that hermit energy of wanting to take time out to restore your self-understanding, and then to follow that star with the inner knowing, sacred knowing of how that's happening. You just know it is. And it's going to bring you a lot of feeling of innocence coming back to you from your past. And you've got the clarity now to know there's no need to get into this self-sabotaging, imprisoning mode. You're coming out of a solitude because you're seeing the truth of your transformation. And you're transforming with this bliss as you close out this old cycle. You're coming into this true happiness. And this was quite a journey with the fixed signs, you that are coming out of this fixedness into a whole new, brand new way of loving, of feeling this bliss around you. And it's because you're having a new perspective on it all, seeing it in an enlightened way. And that is what I have for my Cancers, an amazing reading for you today. And I hope that this energy around the affirmation with restoring the energy you need so you can move forward and go toward this legacy, bring this down, the tree of life, and to really tap into the high priestess in this reading and in the wisdom that you're moving toward that star in your lantern. And sending you so much energy and positive growth and restoration, reconciliation of that inner psychic knowing and trusting in that. Because it's going to bring you illumination. And thank you so much for subscribing to my channel. If you haven't already, just do that right now. And thank you for your thumbs up, which is a confirmation in itself of support. And if you have that energy coming from the high priestess, let me know what she's telling you, what she's letting you know. Share that sacred knowledge. If you don't with others, share it with yourself. Go behind the curtains. You can work on this in secret, because it's going to bring you an amazing revelation of both deep happiness, but also something that's going to last and endure into maybe beyond yourself, the work you're doing now, Cancer. And see you next time. As you close out this world, I'll see you in another world now. So it is. Bye-bye.